Into the post and Harrell.
Oh,
look at
nice.
this move. Montrez put it up and
nice.
in. What a move for Trez.
What's good, YouTube? If you love basketball, you have come to the right place. For today's video, I'm super hyped, so hyped that I even had to throw on the ice for my boy Montrezl Harrell from the LA Lakers. You already know, if you follow Montrezl Harrell, he's always rocking that ice, so I thought I'd change it up for today. Now, if you are new to the channel, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more breakdowns like this. Better Through Ball, we are covering everything hoop talk, college hoops, NBA hoops, film breakdowns, hype videos, and even films like the latest LeBron film I just dropped. Now, for today, we are talking about Montrezl Harrell. I love him personally because his game is, he's one of the last few hoopers that we see, specifically bigs, who plays with his back against the basket, and he's got this old school finesse to his game. He does have that little low post Jimmy, but I love his game. And secondly, who doesn't love his energy off the bench? I know it always fires me up when he gets an and one. He's flexing on him. That shit is hype. Now, for those of you guys who might not know too much about Montrez, I wanted to give you guys some quick fun facts that I think a lot of you guys actually won't know. So Montrezl Harrell is a center and power forward for the Lakers, but he's actually only 6 feet 7 inches. Now, I say only 6'7" because that is undersized at the NBA. I'm not 6'7", I'm only 6 feet tall. But he has a 7'4" wingspan, which is absolutely incredible. That's why you see him getting all these blocks and why he is able to compete against some of the bigger dudes out there in the NBA. Secondly, he did go to the University of Louisville, where in his first year, he won the Karl Malone Player of the Year award, which goes to the best, most dominant power forward in NCAA hoops. Now, lastly, you guys probably don't know this, but Trez was actually a second-round pick where he went 32nd overall in the 2015 draft to the Houston Rockets. Now, without further ado, guys, I've got some sick film for you guys. We're going to be taking a look at what makes Trez so elite and why you need to stop sleeping on this man. Because if the Lakers are going to win back-to-back titles, Montrez is going to have a massive year. Now, Gasol, they picked him up. I personally am a Lakers fan. I love LeBron. Gasol ain't enough, guys. Like, we see this when it slows down the play. He is a little bit better, but Montrez is going to have to step up. So without further ado, let's get right into the film.
Alright guys, so like I said, one of the reasons that I love Trez's game is because of his incredible motor on the offensive glass. He is always following the play until the very last second, and this allows him to catch the defense by surprise. Now, because the game is really changing to a three-point game with more spacing, offensive rebounding isn't really what it used to be. With that being said, Montrez is one of the last few hoopers in the league that never gives up on a play. And offensive rebounding really does deflate the opposing team, so when Montrez comes off the bench and dominates the glass, it really hypes up his Laker squad. Here we're going to see pick and roll, Montrez never gives up, and finishes clean on the glass. Now, like I said, he follows the play, and when no one boxes him out, over 3 Chicago defenders, up and one. Easy finish for the big man. So nice. We got to see it twice. Let's check it out. And the classic flex on him, Montrez. Let's go. Montrez's second strength is his ability to always follow the play and be ready for an easy dump off. Now, I know this doesn't seem like anything crazy, but on a team with guys like LeBron, AD, and Dennis Schroeder, who are going to have the ball in their hands a lot, Trez's ability to always be in the right place actually really benefits his team. Trez isn't someone who is going to take up a lot of the touches, but he is extremely effective in his ability to provide low post outlets for his rim runners. If, for example, you have a guard attacking the paint like THT here, and the other team doubles, Trez is always hanging around for an easy dish. So instead of having a hard contested layup, you have an easy dump off like so. Now, Trez's next strength should come at no surprise. With such a high motor, Montrez makes some incredible hustle plays on the defensive end. Although he is undersized at the center, Trez still comes up with some monster blocks. On top of his blocks, he is also someone who has his head on a swivel at all times. Whether it is setting up to take a charge or picking off a pass with his long arms, he is always active on the defensive stat sheet. Here we're going to see a perfect example of his defensive hustle where he's going to get the steal and run the floor for the flush. Last but not least, Trez has a surprisingly solid offensive package for a center. He has amazing footwork down low, a smooth jumper from 15 feet and he can handle the ball really well due to his smaller size. Now, what I really love most about his offensive game is the fact that he is not a player you have to run plays for, but rather he just finds his touches. When he does get the ball, he wastes no time. It's either a quick post move or he squares at the larger defender, rocks him to sleep with some quick through the legs dribbles, and then shoots a clean 8-foot jumper. Now, in this next play, this really describes Montrez. He's going to be cutting off the ball, and he's going to get an easy finish, waste no time, misses it, but then he puts his own rebound back in.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If you're still rocking with me, thank you so much. I really hope you like this film breakdown on Montrezl Harrell. In the comments down below, make sure to comment who you want to see broken down next, and I'll definitely do that person. I love, interacting with you guys, so make sure to drop your comments on whether or not you think like the Lakers need to make moves, or if Gasol is enough, and if Montrez is going to step up in the playoffs. Now, that's pretty much it I got for you guys today, but subscribe to Better Through Ball for more hoop content like this. I personally live, sleep, and breathe basketball, so if you do too, make sure to subscribe so we can build a hoop community over here at Better Through Ball. Until next time, guys, have a great week. We've got some sick matchups tonight. Lakers are playing Portland. Can LeBron snap the 4-game losing streak? Let's hope so. Till next time, guys, have a good one. Peace.